Howdy everyone. Well, here we are in the middle of January. We're getting to the middle of January of 2019. Wow. I would have never thought years and years ago. It's kind of a heads up of what's coming up this weekend and on with this channel. And I've got a new camera I'm going to be playing with over the weekend. My boss gave me for Christmas. It's a GoPro Hero 7. And got a lot to figure out on that because I'm not exactly the smartest camera critter on earth. And it should be fun. But this weekend, we're going to head up into the Harquahala Mountains here in Arizona onto a private claim and do some prospecting and some mine exploring and our usual stuff that you come here to watch. And hopefully we're going to find some good gold up there. I've never really hunted this area hard. I know of a lot of good gold that's come out of it. I've just never really had the opportunity to spend any time up there, but now I've joined up with a small club that has some claims up there. Good opportunity to go. And I'm going to be using both pulse induction and VLF over the weekend. Tammy will probably be using her Gold Monster mostly. And we're taking the rig, the prospecting rig. Now we got the cab over and finally got everything working in it. Woot, woot. And it took a while. I don't think we're going to take the buggy this weekend. I don't think we'll need it, but we are going to have all four Chihuahuas. But they do pretty good. And I'm going to show you the geology out there and maybe go over some stuff on detectors like we always do. And that should be a lot of fun. And we got a lot of stuff coming up this year. And we're going to be... There's that rooster again. I guess you guys are getting used to him. Anyway, we've got a lot of places to go this year, and we've got a lot of things planned. So it should be a fun year for everybody. And something else cool, we got some hats in different colors now. Look at this. Ooh, blue, green, khaki, and camel. Woo, woo. But anyway, then I got a new detector today. Well, kinda. We cleaned out an old house. Look what was in there. My friends, they say GTX Huntmaster. And I don't know anything about this yet except that it's very old, but it's also in wonderful condition. All the stickers are still on it, even the sticker from the manufacturer right there. And it works. You turn the darn thing on. Stand back. It works. It's kind of funny. I'm not even sure I've ever actually seen one of these. Really cool. But anyway, getting onto that, it will probably find gold. I might have trouble with the ground or something along those lines, but it's all about learning your detector and learning exactly what you need. And we're going to go into that some more this week too. He's really being a pain in the butt. We're going to go into that some more, and I got people all the time asking about doing detector comparisons. Folks, I try to leave that up to you to decide what you need, and how you do that is to take the detector you already own, learn it the best you possibly can. And there's going to be things you start thinking like, how can I make it do this better? How can I make it go deeper? Why is it so unstable? And once you start thinking about that stuff, before you dig a target that you get a good target, gold nugget hunting, our deep gold often is a subtle signal. There's not a big banging signal there for you to dig. And I like to take my detector and start adjusting maybe the sensitivity, other adjustments on the camera, so that I can either hear or not hear that target as well. But what I do at that point is I'm learning that detector better. And then after that, I may have questions for myself like, well, what better detector could I possibly pick up that might do these things for me? And at that point, you might want to step up, or maybe not. Maybe you want to stay with what you are. There's a lot of good detectors out there. And too often, people will tell you a detector's the best out there, or they've never had one so good, simply to justify paying the money. And it's not about brands, it's not about how much you paid for your detector, it's about how well you know how to work that detector. I train people, and I run into people all the time that have high-end detectors and they only work one setting on that detector. And it's sad because those big high-end detectors have all those settings for a reason, so we can work ground that we couldn't work otherwise. And gold nugget hunting is a whole different ball game than coin relic hunting, but the same principles are applied either way. Yes, they are. And the main ones dig all targets. And about the time you start thinking you can outguess that machine, you know, it just told you there's something metal in the ground. You're in a gold field, and you're looking at it going, well, it's been a long day. I don't feel like digging that target. Go home. Go home. You're done for the day. Go home. And maybe go back the next day and dig that target. There's a million stories of people doing that and finding a wonderful piece of gold or the relic of a lifetime. Geez, if we did some kind of a challenge online asking other YouTubers in the community to post stories like that, it'd be huge. It'd be amazing. But anyway, gonna try a new camera, gonna go to a new spot. Got the rig all fixed, we're excited. Get away from that crow and rooster and maybe find some nuggets this weekend. So until then, my friends, because we're gonna have no signal, no internet signal, I'm pretty sure, out there. And without internet, I'm not gonna be online in any way, shape, or form. So perhaps until Sunday, nugget shooter out. Have a great weekend, my friends.